Good morning, comic book fans. You're with the Comic Book Push of the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. We have a good show for you today. We have some fun stuff, and we're going to be doing it very quickly because we're going to do this show very fast. I have a lot of stuff I have to get accomplished before the store gets open. So because of other circumstances beyond my control, but that's okay. We have some great stuff for you. The first thing I want to start off with is a wall book that is some 50-some years old. It was published in 1968, April 1968, when I was just a little boy. And this is one that I might have at the time picked up off the newsstand and read it and threw it in my box, and maybe it survived. I don't know. I don't think so to this day and age. This one is not my copy. However, it's a great book. It's got a 4.5 CGC grade. So it's been slabbed. As you can see, it is Iron Man and Submariner #1, and this predates both Iron Man #1 and Submariner #1. So this one hit the stands before those two had their own titles. Pretty cool, eh? That's some fun stuff. There's all kinds of wonderful wall books at the Comics Club. You should come and check it out sometime if you live local. If you're not local, well, visit our website. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. You know what? Even if you're local, you should visit our website because we have a lot of things on there that you won't see in the store. Mr. Happy and the Secret Word will be with us in just a little bit. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you know when we have it. Hit that notification bell so you know when we have more new episodes coming up. Let's start off with our variant covers. Where do we have variant covers? There we go. House of Slaughter, #19, 1 in 15. This is variant cover. Virgin variant cover for House of Slaughter #19. We have another House of Slaughter Virgin variant. This one is an unlockable. And it's a black and white unlockable variant. House of Slaughter #19 hitting the stands today at the Comics Club. This is the #2 issue, and we've made a small error here on the back, which we will correct. This is actually issue #2, F of Army of Darkness Forever. So 1 in 10, Virgin cover. And also Army of Darkness Forever #2, 1 in 10. This is a camel cover. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #145. We have a 1 in 10 variant cover. And there's a real cool cover for the regular variant. Well, I'll show you in just a little bit. Firefly, the Fall Guys #3. It's all shiny. What a great cover. You know, but I've gone blank. Good morning, Two Gun. Good to see you today. Thank you so much for joining us. Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody give me better lighting on my set? Can anybody tell me her name? I've gone blank on it. But what a great character. Always loved her. She was kind of like one of the Doctor Who companions. Everybody fell in love with her. Mary Jane. But she's not Mary Jane. She's from Firefly. This is Firefly Fall Guys #3, a 1 in 10. What a great piece of art that is. I'm loving it. Transformers #2, 1 in 10. From the new series, which has gotten super hot, super popular. A lot more people signing up for Transformers. Transformers #2, this is a 1 in 25. 1 in 25, folks. They won't last. Uncanny Spider-Man at #3 is a 1 in 25. Amazing Spider-Man #37. This is a 1 in 25. Mary Jane on the cover there, holding up Spidey's costume. Star Wars Darth Vader #40, 1 in 25. Lots of 1 in 25s today. Star Wars High Republic #1, the new launch. This is a 1 in 25. Gods from Marvel #2, 1 in 25. Thanos #1. Thanos gets his new series again. Thanos #1. The Mad Titan. This is a 1 in 25. What a great cover. Scoot those over a little bit. Punisher getting his own book again. Got Punisher number 1. This is a 1 in 25. Batman number 135, also 1 in 25. As I told you, the slew of 1 in 25s today. Lots of variant covers. We also have Spider-Man number 78. This is not Spider-Man number 78. Where did that come from? Spider-Man 78. This is Superman 78, the Metal Curtain number 1. This is a 1 in 25. Oh, and trades came out today, of course. I usually do those first, but they were stacked under the stack of variants. We have Spider-Man, Sandman Universe, Dead Boy Detectives, trade paperback, collecting issues 1 through 6. This one's been anticipated. World Tree number 33 with the corrected cover from issue number 1 that had been too dark. This one looks a little dark, but you can see the stuff a little bit better in the background. This one's still a little dark, but there was a corrected copy that was a little lighter. It shows you the dead cheerleaders laying on the floor. You can see her better there, and the blood-stained handprints on the wall. Can you see those? There's a dead cheerleader right here laying on the floor, and she's on the dead cheerleader's bed. That's a crazy story there. And one more, Ghost Lore Volume 1, very popular in comic book form, and now we got it in trade. Okay, there's those trade paperbacks, variant covers, and now we have a stack of comic books. And how big is that stack, you might ask? I'll tell you how big it is. This stack this week is towering 9 inches. So a little bit less, a little bit smaller stack than we've seen in the past few weeks here. We've seen some pretty towering stacks. We had one just a few weeks ago. It was the tallest stack of the year. I think it rose to 13 inches, a full 4 inches, almost 50% higher than this one is today. However, there's a lot of shiny stuff in here, as they would say in Firefly. Last Ronin. This is a reprint, but they're calling it a reissue, not a facsimile edition or a second printing. They're calling it a reissue. And apparently it has 1 or 2 pages that give you a little bit more than you got in the original one. Other than that, it looks like it's a reprint of Last Ronin number 1. I don't know if they're going to be doing all of them this way or just this one. I'm not certain. But if you missed out on Last Ronin number 1, here's your chance to get one at a price that's a little more affordable than what number 1 has gone up to these days. I think it's it's been about $25 or somewhere in there, hasn't it? Somewhere in there. We talked about the House of Slaughter earlier, issue number 19. We have several different covers for you here. There's one. Like I said, I'm going to do this a little fast today. There's 2, and there's 3. And we had Firefly. I showed you Firefly earlier. This is Fall Guys, issue number 3. And there she is again with her wrench on the cover, protecting the spaceship that they fly around in. I think it's called Serenity, the spaceship. And it's a Firefly class spaceship, which is a kind of spaceship, just like, like a car, a Corvette. And that one's a Firefly. Damn Them All, number 10. And here's another cover. You didn't like that one. So, Damn Them All, number 10. Transformers, I told you, number 2 is hitting the stands. Been very popular. It's a couple of different covers for you there. And hopefully, if you're interested in the variant, it will still be available for you by the time you get here. Army of Darkness Forever has several covers. This is issue number 2. Army of Darkness Forever. Here's a chainsaw man. You saw that Virgin cover earlier, that one. Oh, his teeth. He's going to eat me. That's very silly. Okay, we've had our fun for today. Let's move on. We have important things to do here, like look at more covers of independent comics. This is Vampirella Dracula Rage, issue number 3. Our cosplay cover and that one, a bit of a interesting angle there. Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 66 of the current run, has a couple different covers to choose from. There they are. All righty. So what do we got here? Next is The Wee Wicked Ones, issue number 6. Fabulous cover with awesome art. Buy it for the cover, if nothing else. Dark Ride. This is this one. I don't know. I'll give you a slow reveal on the second cover. There's that. There's also that cool thing on the back that they do, and then there's this. I'm just gonna slowly reveal this cover. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So there's that one, and Petrol Head, which got a lot of buzz. Petrol Head. Are you in it for the race? You in it for the money? Is your robot up to it? Petrol Head. Start your robo engines. I think this is welcome to the non-human race. I think it's some sort of robotic race going on there, and I'm sure they've added a little drama in there for the fun of it. Phantasmagoria number 1. This looks like is it a new run of it? Or is it a legacy edition? This is the legacy edition. If you missed out on Phantasmagoria number 1, this is a legacy edition, which means it's a reprint. Knights. This is Knights with an N, issue number 2. More horror from Image Comics. And speaking of Image, Midlife number 2. If you're still in your midlife, I would be considered a senior at this point. I've passed my midlife. I can't say I didn't do it without a crisis or two, but I got past it. I'm now officially a senior citizen, and I can get the government to start giving me back some of the money I gave it all those years. Scorched, issue number 23. Lots of covers for you there, and a peek at next month's Scorch. Woohoo! There it is. Even though it is November, it says November, but that's not coming out until December. Unless they got it running, more than every month, which I don't think they do at this moment. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, because, it wouldn't be the first time. Creep Show, Volume 2, Number 3. That's creepy. And it'll cost you more than money. Ha, ha, ha. That's a good one. Still in the Halloween spirit, I'm trying to slowly move into the next holiday, which is Thanksgiving, and so it's Thanksgiving month. Some people say this is the beginning of the Christmas season. We just pause for Thanksgiving. Either way, time to start thinking about those stocking stuffers and Christmas presents for your friends and family or yourself. We sell gift certificates at the Comics Club. Or come on in and take advantage of one of our Saturday sales. We're having sales every Saturday this month. Coming up is Pop Vinyls. Everybody like Pop Vinyls? Funko Pops? We got those on sale this Saturday. What a great deal. 20% off. We got a bunch of them, too. Lots to choose from. Met Cadets there. If you want to be a Power Ranger, you gotta learn. That's not Power Rangers, I don't think. Is it? Is Met Cadets actually Power Rangers or what? I don't know. Someone contacting me here. Dean. That's okay, Dean. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, issue number 3. That's the cosplay one. We also got this Royal one. A lot of people think that's at a glance it's Campbell, but it's actually Royal. And another Sheena for you, issue number 3. That's a great cover. Is that Parejo? Yeah, it is. Great stuff. Great covers. I got to move faster, though. It's already a quarter after, and I'm not even halfway through the stack. Sergio Argonez Grew in the Wild, issue number 4. Star Trek Academy, Star Trek Picard's Academy. This is up to issue number 2. Star Trek has taken off again. It's gotten hot, selling a lot more Star Trek than before. People going looking at back issues. Star Trek. Who knew? You know, it was the bringing back Picard and that stuff, and then bringing Cisco into the comics. A lot of people were very happy with what they've been doing. More listening to the fans and what the fans want. That's always a good idea. This is Defiant. This is number 9. If you're listening out there, writers and publishers, comic book companies, listen to what the readers are saying so you know what to present to them. They're telling you what they want every day. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 145. The Hollywood Special. We're up to issue number 3, and we've got 3 covers. 3 pretty cool covers, actually. There's that one, this one, and this one. Adventures of Sally Steele. Wow. And here's your little pony. Or is it My Little Pony? Somebody's little pony. The Unicorn of Odd. Issue number 3 of Classics Reimagined. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles join up with, or versus, however you want to look at it, team up with or are battling Street Fighter. It's probably a team up. My guess is a team up. It looks like a team up to me. Versus Street Fighter. There you go. Great stuff. Scarlet, not my granddaughter, but Scarlet Couture. Is that how you pronounce it? Couture? Couture? And this is issue number 4. Looks like it'll make a great spy movie or something like that. And last but not least, for the variant for the regular indies, we've got Count Crowley from Dark Horse Comics. This is issue number 1 of a 4-part series. I like this Francavilla cover with all the heads in the background. That theme has been done before in comic books many times, especially in the Marvel comics. Okay, there's the indies for you. We're going to jump into DC Comics right now. There's a stack of DC Comics here that we need to go through and present to you. Okay, here we go. We're going to start right out with a Facsimile edition. Facsimile editions are getting not only the regular treatment, this is All-Star Comics number 3, which brings us for the first time the Justice Society of America. Here's a shiny foil. They're getting, all of them are, so many of them are getting foil editions of these facsimiles, front and back, even with the old advertisements in there, and shiny foil. And also, if you think the All-Star Comics cover wasn't good enough, maybe you want to do your own. We got blank covers too. Blank covers are becoming bigger and bigger. Give us a little time, but we're developing a whole long box, at least one long box, all filled with blanks, which we're hoping to have ready soon. Lots of stuff to cover. Lots of things to do. Batman number 139 from DC Comics. We got that great cover. Look at that coming at you in a dark alley. Criminals, beware. Batman's on the prowl. On the prowl. Frank Cho cover. And look at McFarlane Toys cover. The moment that that Bane breaks the Bat's back. And this one is shiny. And it's supposed to be all like static on a screen, you know, staticky. Like Batman's screen is all gone staticky in the Batcave, you know, on his computer screen. You know, Batman's computer, he's a high-tech guy. Yeah, I love the foils. Don't you love the foils too, Gun? They're just great. I'm loving them. The Joker. This is the Joker issue number 12. He's got himself a Batarang. Where'd he get his hands on that, I wonder? He pulled it out of his knee or something after battling Batman. Shazam! Issue number 5. And that cover too. Maybe you like this one better. Fire and Ice. There's another company coming out with a Fire and Ice book. But Fire and Ice from DC Comic Books, welcome to Smallville. We're up to issue number 3. There's a little snapshot there. Postcard, wish you were here. Polaroid. You younger people may not know what a Polaroid is, but it was a way of printing pictures instantly. It's before we had our smartphones and cameras in every one of them. Poison Ivy is up to issue number 16. What great art! The covers of Poison Ivy have just been fabulous. You artists are amazing. I wish I had that kind of talent. I just love looking at it, though. Icon Hardware, number 5, Worlds Collide. Icon and Hardware. That's for the Milestone universe. Superman, number 78, the metal curtain. Not the iron curtain, but the metal curtain. It's called in this particular story. And if you don't like those 2 covers I just showed you for your number 1, you could do your own. Or you could have the McFarlane one. See that McFarlane one? This is Superman number 7, Superman 78, the metal curtain. McFarlane doing that moment on the cover of Action Comics number 1 right there. How cool is that? And speaking of facsimile editions, look at this. Wonder Woman number 1, the first issue of Wonder Woman. From way back, what was it, 1940 something? What was it originally? 1942. Originally published in 1942, Wonder Woman number 1. And of course, we got the shiny one. It's all shiny. It's shiny on Firefly. It's shiny in the comic books, facsimile editions, these wonderful shiny covers, and the opportunity for you to be the artist on Wonder Woman number 1. There you go. There's your chance. This is a protective cover they put over them to keep it nice for you. Birds of Prey, issue number 3. We've got, is it issue number 3? Yes. 3 covers to choose from. There's 1. There's 2. And there is 3. Birds of Prey. You got it. That's all of the DC that we have for this week, but we have a whole stack of Marvels that we're going to get through here in just a moment, and we're going to fly through them because this is Uncanny X-Men number 3, not Uncanny Spider-Man. Come up with some new adjectives, Marvel. Uncanny Spider-Man number 3. Could it be the secret Spider-Man, the salacious Spider-Man? Why the uncanny? The uncanny is for the X-Men. Anyway, Captain Marvel, Dark Tempest. Got that cover for you. Mr. Happy's getting anxious over there. You'll get your chance here, Mr. Happy, in just a minute. Marvel Gods number 2. There's that. Marvel Gods. Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 8. Marvel Unleashed. Who is that dog that's phasing and it's all green? Does it belong to the Hulk? Who is that dog? I don't know who that dog is. Somebody tell me who that dog is. I only sporadically read Marvel, so I only know some of the animals and pets. This is the High Republic, issue number 2, and of Shadows of Starlight, issue number 2. But we also have from the Star Wars world, Star Wars High Republic, issue number 1, new launch. I showed you the variants earlier. There's that. There's that. And there is that. There's Darth Vader, number 40. We've already reached number 40 of Darth Vader in this current series. That's awesome. Here he is as a kid with his mom. Celebrating Life Day there. Hooray! Fall of X. This is X-Men Red, number 17. It's Fall of X storyline. And Amazing Spider-Man number 37. It's a bunch of different covers. There's the McFarlane toy. It looks like. No, it's not. It just looked like it for a second there. That's a cool cover, though. As is this one. And this is the, what do they call that? The Stormbreakers cover. A near virgin cover. And then that's here's the Disney cover showing all the gang at Disney as the Avengers and others. Spider-Man, Wolverine, mostly Avengers there. Yeah. Fun stuff. Punisher's new series, #1. I'm hoping it's good. I was originally hoping that the next one might be done by Garth Ennis. Come on, Garth. Bring us back as always. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. Are you still on your vacation? I hope you're having a great time in New York. Punisher #1. If you don't want your Punisher #1 to have Punisher on it, you can have these two guys instead. Thanos, Return of the Mad Titan. That's right. The Mad Titan is back with his own comic book, issue #1, coming at you. Here it is. Rapid fire. Look at that. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet. Is he getting it back? No. Don't let him get it back. There he is, though. He's planning something evil. You know he is. I'm going to leave that last one for last. How about that? X Factor, issue #46. Great artwork. Look at that. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And last but not least, what if Dark, the Tomb of Dracula, what if he had turned him into a full vampire? I think that's the story in there. Tomb of Dracula. Is that the daughter of Dracula? Okay, that pretty much wraps up today. Yeah, we want to see Garth Ennis back on Punisher again. Nothing against the current writer. I'm hoping you do a great job. I can't wait to read it, and I hope to enjoy it. However, Garth Ennis could just come back. Garth would be wonderful. I want to show you this. We have these in stock. They are, a lot of our customers have been saying, how do you mail your comics, Dwayne? Well, when I sell a comic book online or some way I got to ship it, I use these Gemini mailers. I don't get any money from Gemini for this. I have these in stock to sell if you're interested. They fold up quite nicely like this. They encase the comic book. And we also have little fillers that you can put inside to fill up the space and further protect the comic book. It wraps up all like that. You just tape it shut, send it off, protects it real well. Throw a do not bend or do not fold or fragile on there so that the post office does not bend your comic book. However, those mailers are the best I've found. They're really great. I'm very happy with the product. We have them for sale at the Comics Club if you're local and you need them. Otherwise, you can find them online all over the place. Gemini mailers are really great. Mailer. Mr. Happy says mailer is a great word for the secret word. So the secret word is mailer. Just like the Gemini mailers I just showed you. Mailer. Thank you so much, Mr. Happy. We appreciate it. And we're going to see you soon. And thank you to everybody. The show, like I say, is running a little bit shorter today, but I have some stuff I got to get accomplished. So thank you so much for joining me today. Remember to leave a comment down below so I can get you into monthly drawings. And read. Read, because it brings out the hero in you. It really does.